ready for some more action? Come on, we can do better than that. It's bank holiday weekend. Are we ready for some more action? Without further ado, please welcome your first fighter into the blue corner, representing Thai Pava Martial Arts. Please welcome Adam Eagleton.
Guys really looked after them when he's coaching them, and you can see it through his guys like Jackson. Great fighter. So I'm really looking forward to this. Also good entrance song.
I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. Either the love and the underdogs on top, and I'm gon' shine, homie, until my heart stop. Go ahead, envy me. I'm Raps MVP, and I ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. From the beginning to the end, lose when it's wet, this is real, we ain't got to pretend. The whole world over here, it's full of pressure and drinking enough for me thinking now listen to the game. C5, throw the crack on a bitch, now I'm fucking with 5-0, it's all starting to make sense. My mom's happy, she ain't got to.
All right, ladies and gents, could you please welcome his opponent into the red corner, representing Akurai MMA Academy. Please welcome Shalom Salam.
Another tense walk out, Soggy Harry. Again, not really one you can move too much. Certainly builds the suspense heading into this fight. Adam Eagleton looking calm and ready here. Just staying nice and loose while he waits for Asmar to make his way into the cage. Here we go.
All right, so ladies and gents, this is an amateur bantamweight bout. Introducing your fighters, first of all, in the blue corner. He's 22 years of age. He stands at 5'9" tall. He's making his MMA debut from Newcastle, representing Thai Pava Martial Arts. He weighed in at 60 kilograms. Please put your hands together for Adam Eagleton. Facing him across the cage in the red corner, it's his opponent. He's 17 years of age. He stands at 5'7" tall. He's making his MMA debut, and he's from Middlesbrough. Representing Akurai MMA Academy, he weighed in at 60.4 kilograms. Please welcome Shalom Salam. We're scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Your referee, Joe McNally. The action is about to begin.
Guys taking some deep breaths here before this action gets underway. Adam Eagleton in the black shorts with the white trim. Shahar Asmar in the Akurai shorts. And here we go. Nice touch of glove somewhere underway. Slip there from Asmar. Eagleton
charging straight in. Eagleton switching his stances here.
Nice big looping right hand there from Asmar. Needs to watch his neck here, Eagleton.
Asmar going for that. Anaconda. I can't quite see if the arm is in. It's more of a guillotine grip. This is not as strong a choke as the Anaconda, but he's managing to get his hips into it, and he's turning him on top, and he uses it as a reversal. Beautiful work from Asmar.
Eagleton doing a good job to get out of that, though.
And Eagleton storming straight forward with those front kicks. He's almost got that kind of like Oliveira-y style. just charging forward with these big attacks.
Gets tagged there though with the right hand. You need to watch that just coming forward in such straight lines.
He did hit Asmar with a few good shots there as well. This is a relentless pace already from both men. Beautiful high kick from Asmar. And again, Eagleton on this single leg. Obviously with the stance matchup, the single leg is more available than the double leg. With them being opposite stances, the majority of the time Eagleton is switching a little bit.
Nice knee up the middle there from Asmar, and again.
Beautiful knee. And then Eagleton fires back with his own body kicks.
Big
Nice
right hand.
Straight off the kick, kicks back to his stance and then fires that right hand down the middle. And he goes for his own double.
Takedown from Asmar there.
Serious airtime there. He's fighting his way through a half guard, but Eagleton doing a good job of reclaiming his guard. Asmar's caller asking him for posture and striking, but as he postures up, Eagleton manages to get the feet on the hips and get back to his feet.
Asmar calling him up to the feet and throws a high kick followed by a right hand, and another one. This is some really nice work here from Asmar.
And Eagleton running back in. Asmar really putting a lot of venom into every single strike he throws.
Really finding room for that right hand there as well over the top of Eagleton's guard, but Eagleton coming back swinging now.
Another right kick, that right kick, he spins around and fires another one. This is tenacious work from both of them. Asmar putting everything he can into these shots, firing with full intensity, whereas Eagleton is just charging at him.
Asmar really mixing up these strikes as well. He's throwing lots of kicks, varying levels. It's nice to see.
Yeah, and he's doing a good job of kicking and then getting back to his stance straight away. He's not kicking and falling out of his own stance. Obviously he managed to get this takedown and Eagleton managed to threaten just some sort of triangle. Eagleton spinning around to the back, but Asmar having this headlock position. This is a really precarious moment for both fighters. And Eagleton gets on top and he gets to the back. He's got at least one hook in, and he's
been a nice back and forth affair so far in that opening round.
I didn't even hear the clacker go. Like, I was just too busy just watching what was going on. That was a crazy pace first round.
Again, two debutants really making the mark here at Rise and Conquer 12.
Yeah, it's just, this is a great fight. I think if I was in Eagleton's corner, I'd be telling him to use his lead hand a bit more. His lead hand has been landing well. His right hand's been landing well. Trying not to do any like the bigger jumping attacks, and then not just go single leg to double leg, because he looked good when he was on top. If I was in Asmar's corner, I'd be asking for more body shots and straight hitting to the body as Eagleton closes the distance. I think wouldn't go amiss here.
Very entertaining opening rounds here, back after that short break we've had.
Both put a lot of effort into that first round. They both used a lot of energy. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be fresher this round.
Shahar, right hand! Shahar, right hand!
Perry Goodwin here in the corner.
He's doing coaching out of Akurai right now.
Calling for that right hand, which we've seen in that first round. When it lands, it lands.
And the right hand has landed. Asmar charging at him. Firing these shots, full power, venom in every shot. But again, Eagleton manages to just barrel forward and get into a positive clinch position for himself. He's getting towards this body lock and he's getting it looks like he's looking for a trip with his right leg. Asmar doing a good job of staying on one leg, keeping that balance.
Good plan this as well from Eagleton. Look, in the striking department, Asmar, I'd say in that first round, probably got the better of the strikes off. So getting them up against the cage, wrestle heavy with him, wear them arms out.
He did elect to let go of that clinch position, and Asmar just missed with that high kick. Back to those front kicks, and that right hand landed.
Asmar almost seemed to drop his gaze there for a second just to throw that kick to the body and met a big overhand over the top of his guard.
I think Asmar could just do with a little bit of just using his lead hand and staying within himself just a little bit more. I think some shots that don't have full power on them would allow his full power shots to land a lot better.
Lovely knee there up the middle again from Asmar.
Eagleton's almost Diazing this. He's like, it's very Nate Diaz, this kind of slappy, choppy boxing approach in this forward movement.
He's not afraid to eat one to land one either.
Nice right hand.
Right hand.
Like that slappy, chopping right hand. Beautiful jab.
Snaps the head back there of Asmar. Asmar looking to return with one of his own with that right hand.
Asmar's back, getting closer to the fence. Now Asmar going for his own takedown. Nice, lovely takedown.
And gets it back straight away. What does Eagleton need to do here to work out this position?
For Eagleton, well, if the body triangle's in, it's very difficult to work out of. He needs to keep turning. He needs to try and get that body triangle in the centre. He needs to try and get his back to the mat. Asmar has done a really good job. Look at Eagleton's managing to turn. That's very rare that you can see someone just turn out of a body triangle like that. But now Asmar still has the mount. Asmar did a good job of maintaining a positive position.
That body triangle as well, it doesn't only hold your position, but it just really wears and fatigues your opponent.
I think Asmar's looking for the body triangle again. This is a very unusual position, but he's managed to just clear the arm out of the way. Now Eagleton looks to be getting on top. Beautiful work. These scrambles are so back and forth. This is such a cracking fight. Eagleton now throwing that right hand off as he's got a deep underhook with his left arm, but Asmar does a strong bridge and gets on top. Eagleton building back up. Just to go back to his back, but he's looking for that triangle. But they're both very slippy now, and Asmar gets right out.
Asmar missing by nothing there, that big striker, but runs straight onto a jab. The end of the second round. What a fight this has been.
This has been mental. All the fights have been mental.
The energy of these two guys to still be going, to keep pushing this pace, keep pushing the rhythm that they are is incredible for their debuts.
Yeah, and especially because like they both have had big adrenaline dumps. They've both had big moments. They've both used a lot of energy. They both are looking at, they're looking a little worse for wear. Like, this is a tiring fight to be in, and they're both still pushing hard. They're both working hard. They're really grafting through this. It's impressive to see.
Third and final round we head into here. Nice deep breaths from both men, getting the last words of advice from their corner.
Right, if I was in Eagleton's corner, I would want him on top, and I want him to maintain that top position. He's just a little bit lax with his base there and got reversed. Asmar, just a little bit more straight hitting. Everything doesn't need to be this big, wide, winging shot. Just those little straight punches where there's less venom on them will allow the big knockout shot to come.
Little mouse forming under the left eye of Eagleton here. Who comes that knee again up the middle in that clinch. Time and time again, Asmar seems to be landing that.
Eagleton just barreling forward. Same takedown that he got in the last round. And this time he's forced half straight away. Really good decision making. But Eagleton manages to nearly get a reversal. Eagleton's just inverting and flipping and flopping and all over the place. But he's managed to get out and managed to get back to his feet. And Asmar straight on him, but was just a little bit lax. And Eagleton got this underhook.
Awkward positioning here, right up against the cage.
Asmar did a good job to get top position off of that.
Close guard of Eagleton as Asmar's going to try and advance this position.
Eagleton looks to be looking more for like triangles and stuff in the guard, whereas Asmar elects to let him back up.
Asmar, I feel like, knows where his advantage is, and it's certainly in the striking department. More than happy to let Eagleton back up to his feet.
But he has been taking a few shots. Like, this hasn't been one-sided in any area of this fight
certainly
at all.
Not, no.
Like, Eagleton's done a good job with those chopping, slapping right hands. He's going for this single leg. He's really committing to it. Asmar does a heavy sprawl, stuffs the head, tries to turn to the back, and in the scramble, Eagleton manages to get to his back.
The grappling's so much more difficult when you're slippy into this third round of sweat.
I was going to say, Eagleton managed to get a hook in, and then Asmar managed to slip on top. He managed to turn. This is very, very tough for both of these to maintain any kind of positional advantage due to the lack of friction at this point. Big strike, but he really overcommitted to that and ended up throwing himself on his back. But then they've ended up in this sort of inverted guard. Asmar's got a grip on the leg, and he used that to sweep.
Harry, I'm glad you're here to talk us through these transitions.
I don't know what's going on. Like, this is madness. But Eagleton is now attacking this straight ankle lock. This has been frantic. There's not been a moment of rest at all. Asmar's backing off. He's looking to try and hit Eagleton. As Eagleton stands up, massive strike.
Again and again.
These strikes are big. Eagleton is now committing to this leg lock a bit too much. He has to be careful of his back. And he manages to bail on it just in time to create distance. Asmar trying to get back on top again. Nice up kick from Eagleton.
We know it's the damage that scores, and that's certainly what Asmar's looking to land here, but Eagleton's
going
doing a
to
good job
sweep.
here.
And then there's this reversal. Asmar locking this kind of like inverted guard.
Both men visibly tired here going into the latter stages of this third and final
Asmar
round.
kind of committed to a leg lock and has now gone for a Granby roll. There's just been non-stop,
10
really
seconds
frictionless
to go
scrambling.
here.
Eagleton didn't even have energy to get back to his feet there. I feel like those exchanges in this third round is what's going to get Asmar the decision.
We will go, of course, to the judges' scorecards. Generally speaking, when you see the body language of the fighter at the end of a bout, you feel like they know how it's went, and two stark difference. Nearly landed it, styled it out.
I hate it when fighters do that, especially when they've had a really tiring fight. I always think something's going to go wrong, someone's going to get landed on. But amazing fight, some insane scrambling going on. Like they were ending up in positions that I just didn't have names for. Asmar was doing a good job with his right kick early. He was going right kick, setting his stance straight away and firing back. But Eagleton just kept marching forward, kept firing those front kicks and kept landing that right hand.
All right, ladies and gents, after 3 hard-fought 3-minute rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards and we have your winner by way of unanimous decision in favour of the red corner, Salam Salam! Also, your runner-up, Adam Eagleton.
And Asmar takes it. Perfect start to his amateur record.